Bartholomew's eyes fluttered wide open when her alarm went off. She rubbed her eyes and pushed the alarm button, making the noise stop. She got out of bed and stretched her arms and then went and did her normal day-to-day routine. Little did she know, today she would get to meet someone new. After that, she got out of bed and went to the bathroom. She skipped happily to the kitchen to greet her mother and father. Her dad was sitting at the top of the table reading a newspaper, and her mom was preparing breakfast for both of them. Dad, guess what, Bartholomew? Her father said in a happy tone. What? Bartholomew responded with a mouthful of cereal. Dad, we got you a job. Bartholomew remained silent, yet surprised. She smiled widely as she eagerly asked to find out more. Bartholomew said, Where is it? How many hours will I work? Dad. It's in a pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. If I remember correctly, and you will work. No. Okay, I need to redo this. It's so stupid. It's in a pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, if I remember correctly, and you will work at night, 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. Bartholomew, sounds good. Where is it located? Her dad handed Bartholomew a piece of paper with the location. She nodded and finished her meal, then sprinted through the door, only to bump into a blue box that appeared out of nowhere. Ouch, Bartholomew said, rubbing her head. Bartholomew looked up as she heard a voice. I'm sorry, I'm the author. You must be Bartholomew. Come with me, the author said as she helped Bartholomew get up. What? You wanted to see where you would work, right? Yes, but... Then come with me. Bartholomew followed this girl into a blue box and remained in awe when she saw how big it was on the inside. That's kind of sus. The TARDIS started making sounds and soon it stopped. The author was a girl with long black brown hair, brown eyes, and a gray coat, a red bow tie, a t-shirt that had written "Bow ties are cool" on it, skinny blue jeans, and some boots. Where are we? Bartholomew questioned. Author, we are in 1987. And as to what location, why don't you go outside and check it out? Bartholomew gulped and exited the box to find herself at the pizzeria. She entered the place and she was greeted by the sounds of kids singing and having a great time. She looked at the stage and saw 3 animatronics. She inspected them carefully. One was a bear that had a bow tie, kind of like the author, and had a goofy voice. The other one that got Bartholomew's attention was a purple bunny that sang and danced. The other one was a chicken, but Bartholomew interpreted it was a duck. That's a funny duck, Bartholomew said. It's Chica. She's a chicken. Oh, and who are the others? The bunny is Bonnie, the bear is Freddy, and the chicken is Chica. Oh, and the fox is Foxy. Fox? She looked again at the stage and saw that Freddy was calling a certain Foxy. Nobody came. She glanced at the purple tent and heard somebody speaking inside. She approached it, whispering, "Kill them." Forgive. Help me. Bartholomew almost touched the tent, but was stopped in her tracks. Author. Don't touch anything. Why? Because the author was stopped by a pirate-like voice, unlike any other animatronic's voice. Foxy's was more broken. The others had some malfunctions too, but his voice was glitchy. You could hear something in between them too. Bartholomew stared at the fox and laughed at how silly and cute he was. She was enjoying the show, and she was feeling like a kid again. Author. Let's take a table and order some pizza. Okay. And so they did. Foxy.
Well, ladies, how about you give me some of your pizza?
When all the kids said no, Bartholomew said yes, and went closer to the scene. The author did not stop her. She was staring at the fox and she was listening carefully. Not the smartest thing to do.
Well, yeah, ladies. Freddy might want to leave the help scene, or I have him walk the plank.
After the show was over. Man, that was so much fun. Heh. Wait till you see the next part. There was a faint sadness in the author's voice. There was a faint sadness in the author's voice, and Bartholomew noticed. She looked weird at the author, but then her look landed on the scene, on Foxy. She saw a little girl. She was climbing on Foxy and jumping on him. Bartholomew wanted to approach the girl, but the author stopped her. Stay put. She did as the author told her, but she felt like she had to help Foxy. All he did was ask for help. Author. While I was there, I heard something weird from Foxy. Huh? Call me bored, by the way. I thought I heard Foxy say, kill and help me. A rather bored voice caught Bartholomew's attention. She looked as an employee approached the girl and told her, in a bored yet somewhat demanding voice, Little girl, you really shouldn't be there. The kid replied in an annoying voice. You know my mom, you can't tell me what to do. She went in front of Foxy and started pulling on his jaw, breaking in, staring inside. Mom, he looks so weird. The employee went to the girl's mother, which was texting. Please tell your daughter to get off the stage. Why? She is not hurting anyone. And an argue started with the employee and the mother, and then in a distance. Foxy's mouth slammed shut while the girl's head was in there. Blood splattered on Foxy's fur and mouth. The girl's frontal lobe was sticking out. Foxy's teeth. And the girl was lying in a puddle of blood on the ground. Her skull was cracked open and missing a part of her brain that was in Foxy's mouth. Foxy spat out the part of the girl's brain, which landed with a squish next to the almost dead girl. Bartholomew remained shocked, and the author pointed her to the door. They got out. Bartholomew glanced at Foxy, which was covering his mouth with his hook in his hand. Foxy, she shouted, and Foxy looked at her in a scared manner. He looked like he was about to cry. How? He ran in his cove and hid in there. The others got out too, and they stared at the kid.
Oh my god.
She shouted, and Foxy looked at her in a scared manner. He looked like he was about to cry. He ran into his cove and hid in there. The others got out too, and they stared at the kid. And then the cove, in a weird way. Once they were out, Bored got Bartholomew back to the present time. Then Bored left. Bartholomew Bartholomew, think about what she saw, and she will go out to the place to work there. Bored promised they would see each other soon again, and then left. What am I going to do? Bartholomew said as she sat down on her home front porch and put her head in her hands. So, will you take the job? Maybe.